Well, Duchess Meghan has given a lengthy podcast interview sharing details about her and Prince Harry's children and their marriage.
Yeah, for more, we're joined by our entertainment editor, Peter Ford. Hiya, Pete. She revealed a lot.
She did. It's a brand new podcast, and Jamie Kern-Lima is the host of it. Now, she's a very successful businesswoman. She developed a range of cosmetics, which she sold in 2016 to L'Oreal for $1.2 billion. So she is very successful, and she has appeared on Meghan's podcast. So now Meghan is appearing on her brand new podcast. That's how the talent often works on the podcast world. You go on my show, I'll go on your show. It's quite a lengthy interview. She's not wearing any makeup on it, by the way. I guess I'm not sure why the explanation for that, but she talks absolutely glowingly about her life and how happy she is and all of those things we would expect, and how all these years down the track, she and Harry, despite what you read, despite what the critics say, they are happier together than they've ever been. Have a look at this.
That man loves me so much, and you know, look what we've built. We've built a beautiful life, and we have two healthy, beautiful children. And, you know, and I always think about it like the end of Super Mario Brothers, when you get to the final level, and what's the goal in Super Mario? They're like, slay the dragon, save the princess. I'm like, that's my husband.
Do you think you'll be married forever?
Yes.
There you go. Yes, all that talk about she's going to leave him eventually. Clearly, she's closing that down.
Oh, what do you think? I love her so much. She's so fabulous. So open, so honest.
Yes, there you go. Well, and she became emotional when speaking about Archie and Lilibet.
Yeah, it's quite a lengthy interview. They cover a lot of territory, actually. But in it, she talks about the kids, who we were talking about yesterday, and she talks very much about how she is working on this project almost on a nightly basis, which she will hand to the kids when they reach a certain age. This is Meghan explaining what she's doing.
I created for the kids these email addresses before I go to bed almost every night. I email them.
Wow.
Here's your report card from today. Or, oh my gosh, you said the funniest thing this morning. Or here's a picture of you two having breakfast. The things that you're not going to frame, the things that you're not going to put pen to paper in a journal, maybe when they're 16 or when they're 18, that I say, here's an email that I've been keeping for you.
I have full body chills right now.
For your whole life. And here's everything and every moment that I wanted to tell you how much I love you and like how proud I am of you. And of all things, it's making me emotional. For them to be able to look back and go, oh my gosh, she has loved us so much. And that's, I think, the best part about being a mom.
So people will find fault, of course they will. She's become quite a divisive figure, but it's worth listening to the whole thing, as I have done. And of course, great launch pad for Jamie Kern-Lima's new podcast. I mean, the whole world's talking about it today.
Right. Okay, here we go.
Sit
Not
down,
an
get a
original
cup of
idea.
tea.
She didn't come up with this idea. This idea's been around forever.
What idea?
But the idea of emailing your children.
Oh, yeah.
So if she does it almost every night, so that's 365 days a year. And read them when you're 18, so 18 times 365 is a hell of a lot of emails.
It's a big read, yeah.
Meghan, wait till Archie's 18 and he won't even answer a text. Like, he won't answer a text. So good luck getting him to read 3,000 odd emails that you've written him.
And also, once they do get online, they'll be
7,000.
Googling Daddy naked in Vegas playing billiards. So, do you know what I'm saying? There are a lot to catch up on these kids.
Lovely idea, but let's just start with
saying...
a teenager reading a text first, and then we might get to the email.
So are you saying that she didn't invent this idea of daily emails to the kids
No,
for the...
no, it's been around for ages.
Now you're going to say she didn't invent jam. I'm really upset with you, Kylie. Jojo Siwa, Pete, meanwhile, has opened up about her ending her relationship with Aussie Kath Ebbs.
Yeah, we spoke about this yesterday, and the piece that Kath had put up onto her Instagram, talking about her hurt and her surprise that suddenly, in the space of the time that Jojo went into the celebrity Big Brother house, suddenly the relationship is off. Now, Kath actually went to the breakup party for Celebrity Big Brother, and at that party, it's where Jojo dumped her. said, you know, we're finished. Now, overnight, Jojo and Chris Hughes, who was also in the Celebrity Big Brother house, have been on the publicity rounds, and a lot of talk had been about, are they in love? Is this a relationship? Is Jojo no longer a lesbian? They're closing that down. They're saying they have a very deep connection, but what Jojo is saying, she really believes the relationship was over before she actually went into the house. Have a look at this.
I really realized things that I was okay with in my life that I should never have been okay with in the first place.
Do you mean your relationship?
And just so many things. That is one of them, but so many things. And then I, you know, obviously I wanted to hold them inside, though, because I didn't want to air that out very publicly. But there were countless things that I was like, that's not, you know, something that I should be okay with and I don't need to be okay with, and I'm not happy. And I knew as soon as I got out, I wanted to fix things in my life and make the changes that I needed to make.
So pretty brutal, though, getting dumped at the after party for Celebrity Big Brother. So we'll wait and see whether Kath decides to respond.
Nicole Kidman has shown support for a New Zealand star.
She has. Now, you know, I like to give you context and background to things. I can't with this because I don't know what it's about exactly, other than to say I think it's Nicole wanting to support the new music that Lorde has brought out. So this is what she dropped onto her social media a couple of hours ago. So it's somewhere in France, I can tell you that. We do know Lorde's new song is called What Was That, and that is the music you heard there. I think it's just purely giving Lorde a free kick. Nicole decided to do that, and people will say, what was that? And then that's the name of the music that Lorde's brought out. So let's wait and see.
Maybe the song's being used in an upcoming film project of Nicole's or something. Do you know what I mean?
You think there could be, yeah, there you go.
Not that she wouldn't not want to support Lorde, but it just sounds like something, you know, like Pretty Little Lies or whatever. What was that? Big Little Lies.
Yeah,
Big Little
good exposure for Lorde.
Pretty Little Big Little Lies.
Yeah, it has that kind of feel about it.
Maybe Meghan should email that to her kids and maybe they can work that out in about 16 years' time. Hey, thank you, Pete. We'll see you again soon.